Hello YouTube. This time I'm just shooting a video straight from the head. I'm currently working on my server here. This is an HP ProLiant ML350 G4p. It's pretty old. I picked this up at a thrift shop a couple months ago for $7.50. That is €7.50. And it's working just fine. The reason I really got this is because I already had this server over here. This is an HP or a compact actually, ProLiant ML350 G2, which is a rack server. This one is as well. But this one only has dual pinning 3s and 2 gigs of RAM, SD RAM that is. But it uses the same type of drives as this one does. They're both using Ultra SCSI, but the 380 is using Ultra SCSI 2. This one is using Ultra SCSI 320, which is a hell of a lot faster. It's about 4 times faster, I believe. So that's pretty good. It's still parallel SCSI only, so that's, not all that impressive. But because I had all of the drives laying around, because I had about 6 drives for this one, excluding what is in there now and what I have up there. There are a couple drives there as well. I've got a couple of them in my room. I've got plenty of drives for these. If you don't have the drives, then definitely don't pick these up, because the drives are pretty hard to find and they can get pretty expensive. Because nowadays you can't really find these drives anymore, because the whole world has moved on to SAS, which is serial SCSI, of course. But yeah, I've got 3 drives in here now. This is going to be the boot drive. It's a 36.8 gigabyte Maxter Atlas. Runs at 15,000 RPM. And here are 2 other drives. These are both Seagate Cheetahs, I believe. 72.8 gigabyte drives. Also 15,000 RPM. So there's some storage here, definitely. The only reason I don't have more drives in here is because I don't have more sleds. That's the main problem. I do have spare drives, but I don't have spare sleds. These are pretty difficult to find as well for a good price. I'm not really willing to spend on these machines at all, so I'm not really willing to spend on getting drives for these, or sleds. So yeah, that's why this one only has 2. One is the boot drive, and the other one is just the 36 gig drive for storage. I'm not going to wipe the boot drive, because there is no real way of getting an operating system on the G2 there, because the CD-ROM drive is dead. CD-ROM drive, this one works just fine, but it also supports, whoops, I hope I didn't kill, no. This one also supports USB booting, so that's very nice. And as you can hear, it's just humming away. It's not even all that loud, honestly. I can still hear myself thinking just fine. I hope it's not too loud on the camera either. I'm using a new lavalier microphone, so hopefully the voice clarity is a little bit better than it was before with just the built-in microphone of the iPhone. So leave your comments on that. I'm really willing to wanting to know if this is any better. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you for too much longer. Just wanted to show this server that I got, and that I'm now actually working on it, so you can expect some future videos on this. In the meantime, I want to hear some input from you guys. Maybe you want to see me do something with this server specifically. So I'm really willing to know what your ideas are. I might end up putting this to use as some kind of virtualization host again, but this CPU does not support virtualization technology, I don't think, so I can't really do that. Maybe some Windows Server related project that I could do with it, or a backup server, something like that. But I need more storage for that. And this thing does have SATA support though, so that's nice. But yeah, I also got a tape drive. Yay! Just Ultrim 1, very slow. But if I wanted, I could get some tapes to that. Tapes are really, really cheap. They're dirt cheap, really, especially this kind of tape. So, but no, I don't really feel like it. But yeah, right now I'm in the process, as you can see there. Whoops, it just disappeared. I'm in the process of installing Windows Server on it. I tried Windows Server 2008 Small Business Edition before, but it didn't really work because I needed more storage. I don't want to I've got these 72 gig drives in a RAID 0 volume, just because YOLO, I guess. And I didn't want to install everything on there. I just want this to be the boot drive and this to be a storage drive for experimentation. Just one storage volume, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do with it. And yeah, you'll definitely see some more content on this thing as soon as I've got everything set up and I've got some more stuff to show about it. But this is just, you know, sort of a starting point for this machine for you guys. So, like I said, if you've got any ideas for what I should do with it, leave a comment. And just do it in general. Leave a comment. Drop a like if you like this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.